See, Yeti. Die.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
He's watching us right now.
Last year, we reviewed Hammer's excellent The Abominable Snowman for Dark Corners streaming. It's easy to miss this stuff if you don't subscribe. And we mentioned that it was one of the first films to deal with the Yeti.
More beast than man.
Man-Beast is one of the few that precedes it, and is the directorial debut of Dark Corner's favourite, Jerry Warren. And the film starts as it means to go on. Introducing Rock Madison, who doesn't even exist, and whose name was added to flesh out the cast list.
If Jim's out there, I'm going to find him. Dead or alive.
Love triangle Connie, Hudson and Steve are searching for Connie's brother Jim, who came out here with the expedition of Dr. Erickson.
His purpose is to capture one of the Abominable Snowmen. That's what the natives call the Yeti.
Do you want to catch a snowman?
Connie, this is stupid.
And they strike out into
the mysterious Himalayas.
The mystery being, why does it look so much like California? Thank God they're roped together. People are always getting lost in Bronson Canyon. Given the budget, it's a little mean to beat them up for the fact that this is not the Himalayas. But I am going to beat them up for the wardrobe. Even after they hit the snow, no one is wearing a big coat, a woolly hat. They're not even wearing gloves. Yeah, blow on your hands, that'll sell it. And the extreme cold seems to affect their peripheral vision. They meet up with Professor Erickson's expedition.
But I believe it's human.
But Jim has gone on ahead. The good news is his guide is Varga, the greatest guide in the mountains.
Everyone hires him.
And something always happens. Someone always gets killed.
Despite a pretty iffy track record. The bad news...
He took some experimental injections back in the States. After he left, the doctor told me that if he didn't return from this high altitude at once, he would die.
Why the hell did he go Yeti hunting while he was on drugs that reacted badly to high altitude?
This altitude factor was revealed only after Jim had already left.
You see, my doctor tells me the possible side effects beforehand, rather than taking the Russian roulette approach of, I'll give you the shot, let's see if you do the wrong thing.
But you've got to admit it doesn't make much sense.
They find the remains of Jim's camp, but only super guide Varga has survived.
Tried to take other parties over there, but they didn't like the climb.
Again.
But you yourself said that at least one person has been lost in every expedition he has led.
Despite what seems like a disturbing pattern, the expedition knows who to blame.
You believe the Yeti got Jim and Varga?
Is there any other explanation?
Because no one has ever gone missing on a mountaineering expedition, it's really very safe. But now they find footprints leading into an ice cavern, and... the cavern is filled with Yeti, because we definitely have more than one costume. And Varga seems to be colluding with them. Hudson is killed, removing the inconvenient third point of that love triangle. Though, to be honest, it wasn't looking great for him.
This trip has proved we'll never get along.
If your relationship can't survive a Himalayan expedition, what hope have you got? Connie takes a day off while Varga, Steve and Erickson go back to catch a Yeti. But on their way up, Steve is hit in the face by an avalanche. While Varga and Erickson take shelter, the borrowed footage matching up seamlessly. Although it seems that Steve has somehow survived. And if you expect that to be explained, you've obviously never seen a Jerry Warren film. That said, despite the general cheapness and stupidity, to this point the stock footage has been well used. The Abominable Snowman looks good. You may recognise the costume from White Pongo. And so far, the film lacks an essential Jerry Warren-ness.
You see, we are quite human, after all.
That's better. Varga is part Yeti, and
It's obvious to me what your plan is. To breed out the Yeti strain.
he's kidnapping women for illicit Yeti sex. Now I'm getting Warren. Despite the fact that he did survive the avalanche, Steve makes no attempt to help Erickson.
Perhaps we'll meet again in some other incarnation.
But he does save Connie on the lower slopes, where the snow has receded to be replaced by sand. Jerry Warren did make worse films than this. And that seems to be the end of my sentence.
This whole trip was a blunder.
Thanks for watching. To see more Jerry Warren reviews, click here. What are the best films of bad movie makers like Jerry Warren? Let us know in the comments below.
Take me away from here, Steve. Take me away.